things I would love to see on the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, these are games that I'm hoping to see sometime in the future in the Nintendo Switch 2. Anyways, let's get straight into it. Starting off, we got Super Mario Odyssey 2. Now, of course, Nintendo's got to make another Super Mario Odyssey game because this game was an absolutely fantastic game. Super Mario Odyssey was amazing because you were able to traverse the lands and turn into creatures that you never thought you would be able to turn into. Alright, next up would be maybe Super Mario Galaxy 3. Now, we've always wanted a Super Mario Galaxy 3 because of the planet space-like game. What an amazing game this one is because of the fact that you can go essentially in any galaxy that you want with different locations to your name. Another thing that would be really cool for Nintendo Switch 2 is The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. Now, this would be an HD version of the HD version, so maybe the 4K version, whatever, of the Wii U. Anyways, an upgraded version to bring The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker on the Nintendo Switch would be really fantastic. Then maybe you can add amiibo support or even something else that would make The Legend of Zelda feel super special. Another game that I would love to see is Super Smash Bros. Something. Now, we have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch, but what about Super Smash Bros. Extra Ultimate? Yep, that's the one. Now this game would be really good. Maybe if we can add every character that we haven't seen in Super Smash Bros. To make it really one amazing ultimate game. I don't know what they really could add for another Super Smash Bros. Game, but every Nintendo console has to have a Super Smash Bros. Game. So, best of luck. We're going to have to see what that game is all about. Alright. So we got so many different Nintendo Switch games, but games in general that need some kind of sequel or even a threequel would be The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Now, some of you might not have liked Echoes of Wisdom, but for me personally, I thought The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom was a pretty fantastic game. It was like a knockoff Zelda game, but let me just tell you, it felt great to be able to pretty much build whatever you want and attack enemies with whatever you wanted. If you wanted to attack them with a Lionel, go ahead, you turn the Lionel into something that was truly special. Overall, I thought that this game was really fun because of the fact that you were able to build and use and combat whatever you wanted. It was a pretty interesting game. Alright, so another thing that would be cool as gameplay, game-wise, that's the one game-wise. Mario Party, yep, that's the one. Now, add some Mario Party that maybe amiibo functionality will come back to Mario Party. Then you can jump around the board as an amiibo. Now, it doesn't have to be just amiibo. It could be Mario Party like Jamboree, but something cool. Because the Nintendo Switch 2 is supposed to have a mouse. So what's the mouse going to be used for? Is it going to be used for mini games in Mario Party? Because that would be pretty awesome. Mostly other games that we're going to be getting is Splatoon 4. Splatoon 4 is most likely going to come out on Nintendo Switch 2 because we got 2 Splatoon games on Nintendo Switch. So seeing a other one on Nintendo Switch 2 would be really fantastic. I'm just saying, Nintendo, maybe add this. Alright, so The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, the next game that we're going to be talking about. So, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess originally released back on the GameCube, but we haven't seen a remaster or a remake in quite a long time, just like The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. But for those of you who haven't actually played Twilight Princess, it's a pretty interesting game. It's the darkest Legend of Zelda game possible, like with really dark things. Anyways, pretty interesting overall. Alright, Virtual Console. Bring that back. We need that, you know? All of Virtual Console. That's all we need. Just like Virtual Console, boom. You get all the games back. Congratulations, Nintendo. You brought back Virtual Console. Alright, Pokemon. Now, of course, we need a whole bunch of Pokemon games, but for the next Nintendo system, the next remaster of the game is supposed to be Pokemon Black and White. Hopefully they do Black and White 3, but I'm just saying, both Black and White remaster, remake, or whatever on Nintendo Switch 2 would also be pretty awesome because who here has actually played Pokemon Black or White? Probably many of you, but for those of you who haven't actually played Pokemon Black or White, you either find some way to get the game or you pay a ridiculous amount for it. Either way, it's a lose-lose situation. So maybe seeing a remaster or remake or something on the Switch 2 would be pretty awesome. I'm just saying, Nintendo. Okay, so the next couple of games that I would love to see for Nintendo Switch 2 is maybe, now this might sound a little bad, a 3D All-Stars but 2D All-Stars. It's actually supposed to be Mario's 40th anniversary, so what if instead of 3D All-Star, we got 2D All-Star with the original Super Mario, the new Super Mario 1 on the DS, and maybe even Super Mario 2. Yeah, those are some pretty bad options, but maybe. Or even a remaster of Super Mario World. Yeah, now that I think about it, that's the one that I want. Super Mario World remaster or remake or something. I love that game. That game is so good. Seeing it on an HD screen would be really fantastic, though. I'm just saying, that game is amazing. Okay, now we covered a lot of games. But we haven't covered all the games. I mean, there's a lot of games that we could see. Maybe even Elden Ring or some third-party things, because the Nintendo Switch 2 is supposed to be super powerful. So maybe we'll see some third-party things that we weren't able to see on Switch. Yeah, so these are just a couple of games that I would like to see. There's probably a whole bunch more, but I just can't think about them right now. But yeah, those are some of the games that I would really like to. Oh yeah, and The Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. Totally forgot about that one, but I would love to see some kind of remake or remaster for that game right there. That game is an absolutely fantastic game. If you haven't played The Legend of Zelda, Link Between Worlds, that is something that you must try. This game is amazing. Like, you could go between worlds and stuff and explore and like go through the lands and then go to the dark world and then go back to the light world and then just have a fun time. It's the best game. It's a great Zelda game. So yeah, what do you think about this? Do you think that these are some pretty, I will say these are some pretty good games that hopefully they come to Nintendo Switch 2? Or do you think, I mean, these are some good games, but like, what about this game? You're completely forgetting about this game. You're right, I probably did forget about a couple of games. Let me know in the comment section down below. I thank you so much for watching this video. Consider to hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button if you want more goofy content like this. It would mean the world to me. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. With that being said, hope you have a fantastic day. And yeah, see you in the next one.